This is Act 3, Scene 2 from The Merchant of Venice, written by William Shakespeare. This is a speech made from Portia in between the dialogue of Portia and Bassanio. Shakespeare uses several literary features like blank verse, metaphor, and specific dictions. These build up the atmosphere and tone of Portia and emphasizes and exaggerates the meaning which she wants to deliver to Bassanio. Furthermore, in here, it is very visually seen of Portia's urge and vigorous obsession of love. First of all, blank verse is used throughout the whole speech. Blank verse is an iambic pentameter which doesn't rhyme. This creates rhythms and patterns which develops the atmosphere more and emphasizes and tones up Portia's meaning and what she actually wants to deliver to Bassanio, for example, her love. Secondly, there are several dictions which stands out a lot throughout the speech. Looking at line 40, Portia states, "I am locked in one of them." Them portrays caskets, and I as in Portia's portrait. Locked in is a very strong word which emphasizes Portia's urge to get out of the casket and wantingness for Bassanio to pick the right casket for her. There are several connotations of the diction. First, Portia wants to emphasize her current situation of how she is not allowed to choose the one who she loves to marry. This is one of Portia's feeling of how she feels towards her father and what she dislikes of the rule. Also, Portia is expressing her desperation and hope that Bassanio would pick the right casket because he is the one who she wants to marry and truly loves. Moving on to line 53. Portia says, "and summon him to marriage." Summon is a diction which has a definition of urgently call on someone to be present. This conveys the aggressiveness of Portia and her willingness to marry Bassanio fast. And when the marriage happens fast, Portia can be happy. Moving on to line 61. "Live thou, I live." This confirms the true love of Portia towards Bassanio. If Bassanio does not pick the right casket and decides to die, Portia is willing to follow him. And if not, she is willing to live with him. Thirdly, Shakespeare portrays the illusion of Portia's obsession towards Bassanio and her love by several phrases. For example, in line 41, Portia says, "If you love me, you will find me out." This line proves that Portia relies on love a lot and she believes in love. She thinks that her love will come true if she keeps desperately praying and talking and expressing it. This is just like a picture of religious people praying their wish to come true. Moving on to line 43. "Let music sound while he doth make his choice." As Portia states her love towards Bassanio, she does not forget to care for him. Portia's care is expressed through the command of having music sound while Bassanio picks the casket. This not only lets Bassanio relax as he thinks, but also is ready to accept any situation after the pick of the casket. By having music will decrease Bassanio's anxiety and will calm him down more. In any cases, Portia is clearly thinking and carefully choosing the right decisions for Bassanio. Fourth of all, comparisons like metaphors and similes are used throughout the speech. For example, in line 46 to 47, Portia says, "My eye shall be the stream and watery deathbed for him." She compares her tears as a stream and watery deathbed for Bassanio. This means that she is willing to cry a river for her love because he is compared as a swan. This action contains a very deep meaning. Bassanio was the first man to hear this sentence from Portia, and it is truthful. This messages the readers that Portia is willing to do anything massive for Bassanio if he fails to pick the right casket, or even if he picks the wrong one. Moreover, Portia compares Bassanio to young Alcides, aka Hercules. This is a great metaphor because Alcides is actually uncomparable to any man on earth. However, she compares Bassanio to him. Also, Portia over-exaggerates Bassanio's love, saying that it is greater than Alcides' love. This displays Portia's obsession as well as her vigorous love. Finally, Portia states that I stand for sacrifice. Once again, Portia is stating her willingness to give up on anything and sacrifice for anything of Bassanio. She is confident in supporting Bassanio in any scenario. In conclusion, this is indeed a beautiful and sweet speech. The speech contains Portia's hope, love, and trust. She hopes Bassanio will choose the right casket because he loves her and she loves him. She trusts the love and she believes the bond will get them together.